Hi there, yogis. Today we're building upon what we've done so far and generating a little heat. Come on down to your mat. We're going to begin today's class in extended child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as the mat and your feet are touching. Send your arms out long. The forehead comes down to kiss the mat. And if it feels good to you, maybe find some gentle motion of the head, rocking it gently from side to side. Use the fingertips to push away just a little bit as a way to help send your hips back towards your feet even more. Breathe here. Imagine the breath at the base of the spine. Settle in. Inhale, take a deep breath through the nose. Hold it. And exhale, let it all out through the mouth. Do this again. Breathe in through the nose. Hold it. And then exhale, let it all go through the mouth with a ha sound. Thank yourself for making it to the mat today and setting aside the time to do a practice. The hardest part is already over. Take one more deep breath like we did before. Inhale through the nose. Hold. And then exhale, let it all go through the mouth once more. Ha, really let something go. Now very slowly and sweetly, come up to a cross-legged seated position. Extend the right leg out long and make sure to maintain at least a slight bend in this knee the whole time. On an inhale, the arms come up, and then softly turn your torso to face the right leg. Really lift up through the upper body here. Send those arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, fold over that leg. Your hands can come to that leg wherever is the most comfortable to grab. This can be your toes, underneath the knee, on the hamstrings, wherever prevents your spine from completely rounding the upper back. As you inhale in, try to find some length through the spine. Maybe bring the shoulder blades around, back and down the body. And as you exhale, use your grip to pull yourself deeper into the pose, maintaining a nice long spine here. Press in through that right heel for some foundation. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, melt over. This posture is yours to make what you want out of it, and you can lean in as deep into the stretch as you'd like to. A couple more breaths here. And then on an exhale, release the posture and sit back upright. Good job. Coming on to the other side, bring the right leg in and send the left leg long. Just like we did before, an inhale brings the arms up and above and twist to face the left leg. Deep breath in and exhale, melt over. Hold on to that leg for support, making sure that you maintain a slight bend in the knee, pressing in through that left heel for support. Inhale lengthens the spine, and an exhale settles you deeper into that posture. Breathe in for length. Exhale, melt it down. A couple more breaths here. Breathe in. And then on an exhale, release the posture and come back to a seated position. Nice work. Bringing yourselves onto all fours now. You'll bring your wrists under the shoulders and your knees directly underneath the hips for tabletop pose. Press into the fingertips to push the mat away. Feel a broadening of the shoulder blades. We're going to find a little cat-cow here. On an inhale, scoop the tailbone up and drop the belly. And on an exhale, press the mat away with the fingertips, tuck the tailbone, and find cat pose. A couple more times. Inhale, tailbone scoops up, drop the belly. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath, drop the head and the neck, and exhale for cat pose. Do this in your own time. One breath, one movement. Inhale in for cow. And then exhale, cat pose. Your next inhale brings you to a nice neutral spine. And you're going to extend your right leg straight back behind you, straightening that knee. There's no need to try to lift the leg above your pelvis. This actually causes stress in your low back. So let your leg be parallel to the floor and point the toes down. Find your foundation here with the right palm, and inhale, extend your left arm forward, straightening your elbow. Ground firmly through the left knee, shin, and foot, rooting them into your mat. Stay here for an inhale. And on the exhale, round the spine, and like you're moving through water, bring the left elbow to the right knee as you curl in. Hold here. Keep moving with the breath, and inhale in opens you up once again, extending the right leg and the left arm. Hold here. Feel the knitting of the abdomen as you stabilize yourself. One more round of breath. And then exhale as you curl in, really pressing the mat away with the right palm and the left foot. Come into a little ball. Curl yourself in even more. And then one more time on this side. Inhale up into extension. Really move that arm forward, that leg back. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hold. Deep breath in. And exhale, round the spine like you're turning yourself into a little seed. Inhale in, extend to find length. Take a deep breath here, noting your foundation on the mat. Hold for just a little longer, connect to your breath. Lift from that back quad muscle, reach through that left arm. Hold, hold, hold. And then release. Nice job. Take a quick child's pose if you need to. And then we're going to come back into tabletop position. Continuing on the other side, find a nice long spine and a beautiful long neck. Inhale, lift the left leg up as if it's being held by a marionette string. Ground into your foundation. Lift up the right arm and send it long. Feel a straight line from toes to fingertips and reach arm forward and send the leg back. Knit the abdominal wall. Feel that fire, that contraction. Deep breath in. And an exhale curls your spine and brings the elbow and knee in toward each other. Hold here for a breath. Try to get smaller. And then inhale, send arm and leg out again. Feel this expansion. Grow longer. Deep breath in. And then exhale, come into a little yogi ball once again. Hold here. Feel strong. Breathe in and exhale. Next breath in sends everything out long again. Really send that arm forward, that leg back. Knit in through those abdominal muscles. Feel the strength of that core. Hold. Deep breath in. And last time, exhale, round the spine. Bring it all together. Hold. Now expand and open. Inhale, open. Light up that quad muscle. Reach through that arm. Feel yourself grow. Push the mat away from your foundation. Don't forget the breath. One more round of breath here. And exhale, let it all go. Come into a child's pose, painting your yoga mat with your arms, and send your hips back. One really deep breath in, and let it all go. Nice work. Reach the arms forward, tuck the toes underneath, and on an exhale, lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Our inner elbows are going to shine forward. Press all 10 fingertips into the mat. You can lift each heel one at a time and pedal it out for a little. And then I'll invite you to find some stillness. Keep lifting those hips up, pressing the mat away with the fingertips, externally rotating with those shoulders. Breathe here. Relax the skin of the forehead. One more round of breath. And then, as slowly as you possibly can, with as many steps as possible, walk your way to the top of your mat, like you're moving through quicksand. Move with intention and try to step with the heels first. Once you get to the top of the mat, an inhale brings you to a halfway lift where you'll bring your hands to your thighs. Keep a slight bend in the knees and feel the expansion across the collarbones. Really push those hands into the thighs to send the heart space forward even more. Maybe tap into a little inner smile here. Breathe. Take another deep breath in and then fold forward, letting the head and neck go. Generously bend the knees. Unclench the jaw. Let the head grow heavy. Let something go. Plant the palms on the mat and then step the right leg back and then step the left leg back. What? We're in plank pose. Push through the heels. Keep the hips from sinking. If you need to, you can lower the knees here. But what if you didn't? What if you held on a little longer? What if you pressed each fingertip into the mat so hard that it pushed you away even further than you thought you could go? What if you focused on your breath instead of the sensation? You've got this. One more round of breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Send those heels back. Breathe out. Keep those hips up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful job. Send the hips up and back now for downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Cleanse. Now lift the right leg up high and bring the knee to the nose. Hold it here for just a second. Curl in and then step the foot between the palms. Let's pay attention to our foundation here. Pivot on the back left foot so that the inner arch is in line with the heel of the right foot. Plant both feet firmly into the earth and then cartwheel the hands up and send them forward and back. Keep your shoulders down and your neck nice and long. We're in Warrior Two, baby. Breathe in. Gaze is forward. Breathe out. To prevent the front knee from collapsing inwards, wrap the muscles around the outer hip to externally rotate that front leg. Press in to the knife's edge of the left foot. Keep those ribs from flaring out by engaging those abdominal muscles and drawing the tailbone down towards your mat. Beautiful work. Breathe here. Connect to your body. Find ways you can grow. Maybe send some energy through the fingertips, forward and back. You've got this. One more round of breath. Hold on. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands back to the mat to frame the front foot. Step the right leg back for a 2-second plank. And then send the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. We're going to repeat on the other side. The left leg lifts up, and we're going to bring the knee to the nose. Contract those abdominal muscles, really curl in as tight as you can, and then plant the foot in between the palms. Here we go, paying attention to where we're grounding this posture. The right foot pivots so that the inner arch lines up with the left heel, and we're going to cartwheel the arms up and around. Virabhadrasana 2. Send energy from the fingertips forward and back. Our eyes are ahead, looking towards the future. Our shoulders relax down the spine. Breathe in. Press into the nice edge of that back foot. Breathe out. That left knee really drives forward and externally rotates. Sink a little deeper. Feel those abs fire up as we send the tailbone down towards the mat. Connect to that center. Picture your diaphragm, breathing, breathing. One more round of breath here. Beautiful work. Cartwheel the hands down to the earth. Step the legs back into plank. And this time, lower the knees down. Slowly and sweetly, come to lay on your back. Fold the knees into the chest. Clasp the hands around the knees and slowly rock from side to side. With bent knees, keep the knees in line with the hips and shins parallel to the ground. Cactus the arms on the ground on an inhale, and on an exhale, bring palms to the thighs and press the thighs away with the palms as you bring the thighs in towards the palms. And exhale, really pushing and contracting everything together. Hold, hold, hold. And then inhale, come back to cactus arms, relax onto the earth. We're going to do this twice more, really turning on those abdominal muscles. Take a deep breath in, bring palms to the thighs, push, push, push. Exhale, 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 really pressing in. And then inhale, come back in to cactus arms on the earth. Relax a little bit. Take another deep breath in. Last time. Palms come to the thighs. Really bring it home this time. Press into the thighs as you push the thighs into the palms. Really contract everything together. Become tight, 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 tight. Hold here just one more second. Really clench everything. And then inhale, release. Bring everything to the ground. Send the legs out long. Splay the feet side to side. Bring the palms to the side of the mat alongside your body, facing up towards the sky. Relax the jaw. Let the head and the neck go. And get ready for Shavasana. Take a deep breath in through the nose, hold, and then let it all go. Let your eyes close gently if that feels comfortable, and bring your mind's attention only to the place where you are laying down. Feel the weight of your body on the ground, and be aware of your breath flowing through the whole body. Relax your mind, relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your feet. Simply observe your breath and allow it to slow down. Give yourself permission to relax. Focus on the breath and just let go. Let your brain get the rest that it needs. Keep focusing on the breath. Begin to open your ears to the sounds in the room around you. bring some movement to your toes and your fingertips, and very sweetly roll on to your right side. Bring palms to the earth as you push yourself up to a seated position, and we'll come cross-legged just like we began. I am honored to share a practice with you. Thank you so much for taking this time for yourself today. All the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you. Namaste.